of the 193 UN member states, the United States ranked last, 193rd in the world, making it the country least aligned with UN multilateralism. President Trump made the claim that the U.S. trade deficit is caused by other countries abusing the United States. There is no excuse for these unilateral tariffs. Not remotely are they related to unfair practices of the rest of the world somehow cheating the United States. In my view, not only violates multilateralism, but also the U.S. Constitution, where Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution absolutely gives the power of tariffs to the U.S. Congress, not to the President of the United States. They do enormous harm to populations all over the world, depriving populations of access to basic health care, to the most basic needs of food and clean water. They raise mortality rates. In other words, they are not only illegal, but they are extremely damaging to the health and well-being, especially of very poor people. The U.S., in addition, confiscates the assets of other countries, as it has done with the Russian Federation, with Venezuela, with Iran, with Afghanistan, and with other countries. It simply freezes the dollar holdings of other countries with which it has foreign policy differences. No other country comes close to having the U.S. situation of 750 overseas military bases in 80 countries. This by itself, in my opinion, is highly detrimental to American security and a threat to the global peace. We also have the dire reality that we have come far too close to nuclear confrontation on several occasions, and the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists tells the world that we are but 89 seconds from midnight on nuclear confrontation. Economic trade, international trade, is not a win-lose proposition. It is a win-win proposition. When the United States and China trade, both sides benefit. When the trade relations are ruptured by unilateral tariffs, both sides lose. This is extremely sad. Of course, it's the poorest countries that lose the most. 80 years ago, our forefathers did a wondrous job to create the United Nations, to make a system of international law, a system of international respect, and we have the responsibility to promote it. It is extremely important that we reverse from unilateralism and promote actively multilateralism and the UN Charter at every turn as the key for our safety, for our survival, and for our sustainable development.